Mothers and to her, Kojo Preko Dankwa, Kessben entertainment, and Nidia Hunsem. Doko. Kojo Preko no, what Nancy, saying Pampano, Nkitisianu, young Poprao, and somewhere Gidia knew a Nidia Hunsem.
Kessben FM 92.9.
Boss of bosses are Gina Hindra, Kojo Preko Dankwa. For boss. Boss of bosses are Gina Hindra, Kojo Preko Dankwa. For boss.
Good afternoon. Me checha munyinara. Bibi aboko de. Bijiri yeso ho ye. Na watwe ye ko sen. Bibi aye fine, bibi aye kama de. Ewia na de abo, o shusu home. But all the same, ejumana de ye no. Welcome on board. Ahanwe ye Kessben 92.9. The Kojo Preko Dankwa KPD. And then from now till 6 p.m. Me no na baba Broadway. That was 92.9 so. Ye be di any, ye be tie creative art and come on. Ye be di nkomo afa de ekoso within the creative industry. And untino kampuchu enyum wom. Nkomo wom. Interviews wom. And then Sami Flex be di nkomo with a Shatawale team. And then the Sami Flex management team. Ye be di nkomo ne. Nkomo ne di be di bi. Mote was saying, hey, baby, I call you here. What did he? When did he? So I said, you need so. Most are more prepping for no. Benku for no. Jollof for no. Ammonia and one for no. Any beef for no. Pepper chom wa Hawaii, minidi. DJ na bubu de wedi di no ho ton wanu musu anon fanta guso. Asuna na ma ice cream. Ono crowd we did we as topia with ice cream. Omo anime producers. Danny. And then my young friend. Minka with you no watch them why. Oh, Kwekwana say. The popular name in our story. And Yansa de Obi into Kumanda Becho. We and even I don't wait near the from we in the same. Kokwana say, oh, Conoria, oh, Becho. And I'm on many echo from now to 6 p.m. Just gone by, Abontin soon come on with the man catch a bedu. Copy baby. I quit me any day. Already Abontin so come up from 2 to 3 p.m. And then before that was the man Zigga Steak. And Sana no near the 12 o'clock news in April. And then 9 to 12 was Final Whistle Sports. And before that 6:30 to 9 a.m. Hey, if you're to say, what the lady counselor on a day foot on a bray. They say, a counselors, and I say, I be a honor. They say, I see a chick or right in the questions. The patron friend, Mamma, and Charlotte say, and I Charlotte, or the same, or drew a home. Lady, I know. Maybe I'm not quite or right. Eh, mon dear mo. Some would tear for any number the aka. Mona mutu for say yentre mu no. Mo da mutu mu hu for say mbe film. Na mutu ya for say yentre mu. Na mu for say ya say. Sadia na councillors mo kroma mo yen mo beja mo nyai. Asa mo twi e dibisa no. We am Kenya eye ora iriti mi. Obetumi the rejoin that but me mind. Send you no or chairmanfo no or di gine mo sa na ka me na nya ka me chine nam di na gine so. 32 minutes into 3 p.m. Yashasi Amanta Babetana to James Clark. And then the man Derek Money. You better not enough here the discussions na so. Nana me take be me basis here. It's on National Commission on Culture. Me pacho muncha na mo fam mame na me fam command National Commission on Culture ne Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. And then me want some kitwe be kan fa ho. And then be the hun come pacho ball seat belt no. The yen sha say na fe yen head the echo. Mamo aye La Paz Circle. Mamo aye Dodoa aman here. Santa Maria. Oh my job. You see enya brand ka minim ho. E dini de minim pa na so minim e bi e wo. But all the same mi checha mu nyinara. Mamo weja. Kaswa. Amotemenka. Good afternoon once again.
Boss of bosses are Gina Hindra, Kojo Preko Dankwa. For boss.
Kessben.
Omo me baby, the side chicks, the husbands, the boyfriends. Omo nyina. Just a popular stand for no. Any VIP for no. Oh, ne jiremu. Wait there. I should say Kojo for 10 minutes pe. Na sha ade ma me.
I was walking up and down and caught up this vampire lady.
And indeed, for 10 minutes, you know, I ended up in an hour. I ended up in 2 hours. Come and see the man, KOD, on the dance floor. Sam George and the wife. Oh, me hun grafo, me hun nipa. Omo bapa. I'm sure hopefully next week. Nyame ya adoma. That's a kwabna wa around and anybody come on. Trust me. Anybody come up. 52 minutes into 3. Kessben Entertainment na wasugu so no. Media de Kojo Preko Dankwa. Listen, net me de asemi betuja. And mun country the Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. Ayen sha DV ewo de koso with the agencies. Ene ye bedin komo ene emrante ne betena se amantiba ewo fie hasaso ana Derek Mane na First James Clark betena se ne edin komo ne ahwe de koso ne behwe movie industry no. Truly and speaking, den pa ene koso when it comes to the industry film sinitra ewo krom hanom. Yakwa ba yakọ ne eba ne ebisa ye ho se na sinitra wo krom ha te sen na ekọ ekoyi compared to your counterparts and I say your neighbors almost a try and wish you and saying an echo yakwa your nim and now say be jina na ye jina fana say oh nan say ye who new movies are ever but you call internet and that's why you who a lot of movies coming from the Nigerians. Is it the fact that ye jam sinitra dabi and now say you try nembum na who dede and then she down ko senior sese ekona na movie na kasakra no is it depicting our culture a thread yen Ghana for yete ana and as saying enti na bia ye hu na na ni na bedi hu komo ene ewo fie hanom ni ahwe de eko afesi bedi komo afa ya mamre hu culture ewo fie hanom culture kra no eyedin a den ene eko if you had the yedin komo esefata within the creative sector na fe ya hwe de ebetumi aye aboa na yetumi atutu ni yie because you see I no ka say enema ekoso bebre na no culture. What is the ministry doing and what are the agencies concerned also doing? And anyway me pese me de assembly atudwa American culture say be nkomo afa eye culture amamre ho. Na interestingly, se meka culture ho asem a na meka amamre a sebi corona kasa esi ho no ye wo eye niema bi a eboye ho ban niema bi a esese ehihye yen na obi wra kronim obeka sampa enkrofo ya amamre omo ye anase eniema omo ye no eno na kire oman no won say ukọ amaman bi so te say Japan, China na wo se wo pe culture wo pe de se ne eniema si kwa ya na uhu ni ntam uhu omo ntare hyem uhu omo aduane diem uhu omo kasam uhu omo nyom omo tum ene bibia na oba eye Ghana hanom a bepese me bisa ye de no etesen se uvra oman Ghana edien na edi hia wo first se ye hia wa edien na obehu se Ghana amamre nie ana se ebia we efi eye bronu we efi bronu we ena but omo nyina efi Ghana e friend say oman ni mu Chinese for ayade bi mana efe fermenting nie de omo ni mu na sesabi omo de omo aesthetics no ebedidi omo nsesa ada. And that has been the tradition and culture of the Chinese, the Japanese, or the Asian countries. Krom ha me beside the other spoon eba but me hwehwe bia na the recommend be hwama me de onivete atre eba ewiase mu a sabie nyina ye fa ya use a China phone kwan de and Japan phone kwan do say chinchina achen be use almost sticks no a polish no but ne people are learning how to use the sticks to eat. Meti krom hey se Derek Derek wife no se Derek ni obi pie na omukọ eye baby a obohu sa bayo no betimi aka kire se Derek ne fami ko eye Chinese restaurant onya boss Chinese restaurant na no hu se culture eduane fi China na sisia no edi akotene awo ye mayo no ano sisia na fried rice Chinese fried rice pizza so obi man so die o aduane ene import oba ha ne ye di no fufu ti se de ye de no ne nyina bi culture entare se bi sisia ye ware kra na obehu no na abrante mu a obeware na nke bi obefrantoma ana obehye local no osema kopam atare ba pam ne ti se Indian fo atare ni bi na menhye na wahye no de ko ne wedding. Nina culture ni bi atare ni bi the influence of other culture or culture impositions ana brofo of an obroni kano aba yeso ewo krom ha no ebino no
Kessben 92.9 bebiache
maybe boss anema we nyina so ama wate ase se sanema we nyina betumi asesa na ye betumi agina ye nanso yiye na yetumi ahwe ama nneema bi ti se de mebobɔ so yi atumi agina ne atenetene ne yie a ne nyina agina agency bi efe no National Commission on Culture na me no ka sei me ba kwaku onim Ghana cartoons bi ahwe obete ose ohwe ye friend say Paw Patrol obete no so ohwe bibi fufuro ne nyina ya brofo de enko a afi obehu enche na omokasa nyina akoyesa abrofo ne kasa na afi okasa kra na okasa te se osua de obroni no de ahye cartoon na no oka yeti krom ha yentumi nye cartoon entumi ntum kwalafo yentumi nye cartoon entumi predict ye culture yeti krom ha ehwe ona omemu ha ehwe bibia ye frɛ no cross dressing koso wo mind we mu na eme ya se yetumi hwe na ye kro ya se ye bo LGBT+ ki ho ban se ye mebi mba na enso no ye hwe ma amanfo eyusu skits eyusu content creation de ye cross dressing wo krom hanom meka cross dressing a sabi emema etumi to mu ho esi wo so mo hye emma entare de twa friend and content Obroni ewa adwini nti a or penetrate importation of culture ntino yen sua trend ya fa ne se content or the year content keke ne asre but esunsanso a wo so no ye nim de ede ebre yen kwala ene ye nuanom sisi ame no ka say enkwala ne bebre na omo hwe na omo siri ni nyina nimu say ate ase say obarema betumi afrantoma obarema betumi ahye wig obarema betumi abo brazier, and it is happening with speed.
Kessben 92.9.
It is happening with speed. Ewo krom hanom. Sisi ano yetumi ye Independence Day na obi ahye obarema ahye matare na on match in front of our president and the nation. Na yehwe ne trasa, and we think it is fair. My campaign say sanyama we say yanhwe ni yanhwe ni yie. Ebeto da bi no Sami Baba studio hana for Bob Brazia. Obeka cho say eye fashion. Obeka cho say eye cross ayi your friend is saying fashion no ye no. Oh eye dear se fata say ye. But ye say culture no. Ye say no. Yatina krom ha hwe amaniama we nyina akoso. And I think that it is high time we look at these things again. Media may say, National Commission on Culture, ewu. National Commission on Culture, ada. National Commission on Culture, branding no, ewu. Ejume biye ni hosa, cultural policy in this country is dead. Enti no, ama bibia atochema. For me, never mean time yet. But I've identified one strong man who I believe say so mampenyi sheno na so de ne ko eye National Commission on Culture. Trust me. Sa nyema we nyina ebetumi asesa. You will stake. We have a choice. We can tell who to become what in this country. If see to me koi ekoto aba ekire say ye pe eye John Dramani Mahama dia na yeso no ye te hanoma yeso ye hu de ekono, we can equally tell say ye de abrante we si honoma ebetumi aboa yen ntena sema omampanyi nkofo obi ma ne ensan betena ha ne enka nche omampanyi se nipa na ade na bakra no se bi ontumi nya adwuma no. Ye de no enye politics. Enti se ene metimi ka che o se anase ba be fa ministers yesi jifa gomashi betumi aye amafo kaya indeed president atie ode na ba deputy ni de minim bibi ekofa ni fiye but obeba amante badanfo. But National Commission on Culture, for me I believe one Richardson Comey is the best shot for National Commission on Culture. Trust me. Madam Minister, I'm telling you, Dr. Richardson Comey is the best bet for National Commission on Culture. Opa akache me say me ye campaign mano. I have to. Because me name say obey to me aye. When I check the background, when I check baby ofiba, any the knowledge, any ahofama obey to me dia yes ejuma we are, I will have to speak. Media maker. There are too many names, and I've heard where they are bringing people from other regions, directors from other regions to come in. Say bio yen for Mumbai, your friend is saying National Commission on Culture Executive Director. Ye who bio from Catherine time maybe seen there. Ye who the commissioner ye. Oko hokra reception krebi ni ho. Wo catch a reception and say me patcho me hwehwe executive director or sorry fin the desk na wa fro staircase no na wa call telephone krebi ni ho. Kwahwe air condition bobo eye Commission on Culture. But we believe that culture is the pivot of a country. And if indeed the NDC, Monyaka, some person will use a system called the CAT approach, CAT, that is culture, arts, and entertainment, friends and tourism. Now, the culture and the decline, as a art aba, as a tourism aba. What it tells me is say as a mo share a culture ye our system nim. Na enyema say your cultural policy at the ho. There's no control on our airwaves. Prime times are given to foreign content. I have told you, menhu a document coming from India. I shown importation of culture into the African continent. The war is not about guns any longer. The war is not about nuclear weapons any longer. The war is about culture imposition. Say China for to meet the independence will chrome her GBC bosso. That is war of culture imposition. That's a minimum so be to me a Jumana. Why would I have to shut up? I need to speak. And just I mean to me na hame. So would you say your culture bibi wo ho no mo a and said then see year. Na ya you crew to me catch say the whole week yemfa Friday pe enye Friday where. We yamu show. But to me top suit 10,000, 15,000 no wa share. Think for a moment. O prime time o TV so nyina I say wow the dream ya anka say Nigerians to me the culture at the to Ghana for so to me ba fi ye to nwum te say Nigeria for ye kasa te say Nigeria for your gospel music at the time changed totally into the Nigerian kind of. That is how serious culture is. Shomo movies is here. Even if it is a prime movie, like movies that really speak to a high Ukraine, obete say your man local food. I mean, whoever is in there will have to wear or depict a Nigerian. Now show you movies. Which one are we depicting? And you put the maker say yeah, because the language is so strong. But think for a moment. Russia ni beko international conference onka English da. Otepan so onka beka Russian. French ni etibrofo pass onka da obeka French na wo wa share earpiece na wo tie translation no. That is how powerful language is, and it is culture. It is a yo say bia media gra na say me kan sa kekentia. Think for a moment. Ye men nyina fi twi no krom ntumi nka. Yanka se krom kasa nkwankwala ne ntumi nka. Brofo ne da tetio and I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Beba no ntumi nka twi. School no kono kra no twi no kra ma omo nka bi upo wo ho no watumi aka bi. But o camp na ye de. O camp na ye de. Ba ye pensiona ukọ meko apam secondary school be sua fante. I'm sure omo moko ma wuli ni omo maka nyina they will be forced to do or learn somehow e work akra. But ti ankwala ne do mo nte kra. Twi ni kra mapo se okaga mapo. Mama ne ka twi no na papa aka brofo. Enti edan fie ba kumu no akwala na sakra e confused. Onim di osua. O de dwene ho. Nine minutes into 4 p.m. Brasa mi atenase. Na se mi abedie. Bibia be fine. Bibia be fine. And then not. Come to ye mate. Samiaba. Oh, What say? Man, person can what say?
Nat bubu bedi the same picture.
Sure. Because Sammy the Oba.
What I say?
Nade.
Ne normal kwacha iPhone 13 na.
Nade.
Ade.
Oba in the name of.
Almost sound Rolls Royce.
Nade.
Sikaba.
Nade. No more was candidate.
Sikaba. Already about too much.
Allah.
Hey, about.
Na me Sammy come the nyumbe shem.
Allah.
In sifom.
One fan shem kana nyawa.
Kessben 92.9.
10 million lashes, but I no cry. 10 years burial, but I no die. Take what's rightfully mine. Take what's rightfully mine. But at the side, you don't know me, you for cuckoo. I said this next bigger than your duku. Stop on academy, we like to shoot too. One bullet, I said a lady to make you poo poo. On a bicycle, so take your trailer. And I'll be famous like Mali and the Whalers. I know they kiss us news, and I'll make you keep talking. How many years you want to block me? I'm like the air, you know if you catch me. This beats me, I play am. Make a take of some sellouts. Them be hungry, things me, I say am. I take America, come fight me here now. So you know they say people love me. You know she say I live in luxury. We know all of you, you'll be hungry for this industry.
They don't know say my God big.
They never
Boss of bosses are Gina Hindra, Kojo Preko Dankwa. For boss.
give me my thing that you still keeping that. You know no say shut while you know be stitching that. But you they do me make a do you know kicking that. You wait, tell them say the money just come up. We the use like condition this time no fun. Before they do one now, challenge no be go come up. We know the trigger, challenge no be no soldier. I mean no priest captain, no ammo. You know how we they do them every time fool ammo. See us how we they shine in the twilight. I get dogs, no be canine. So whenever you want try me, I tell you say killer Jimmy. Mayamala, mayama for mayama. Equashile, falalala. The money come, the money go, the money dey. Killer Jimmy. Mayamala, mayama for mayama. Equashile, falalala. The money come, the money go, the money dey. Hey, what are they talk about? That be the fact so. Heavyweight them no say me and no be capo. Don't make shot the ball, it no be fun no. Back you know say me and no they like fambo. Hey guy man, you know we can't show. You know say me and miss Kumuchi I tell you. But we dey stand firm, no macho. Cyborg Newtown, okay on Toyota. Man check umepe, Newtown total. Hey Rago Kawari.
Kessben 92.9. The Piatti.
Kessben FM 92.9.
92.9. The Piatti. Boss of bosses are Gina Hindra, Kojo Preko Dankwa. For boss.
Now anything I want, I dey order. From my girl to London, yeah. That's how them a shake it, yeah, bam, bam, bam. Getting the moon, me go down, I'm my baby. Like I dey color, follow you, go, my baby. You can see, say I don't know what I am doing again. You don't scatter my head, you are my Jesse. Made them call emergency. And when you whine in a madness,
13 minutes into 4.
you make me want
Yeah, baby, come on. Shatter movement. And then I meet here. I don't know whether it was Londoners show.
Make you off the panty.
And then they say,
Do the magic.
Shatter fan says that they're always right.
Make we just say.
No Shatter fan who says waiting that.
Although today no be Friday, you can make me pop champagne. Oh,
And at the point I was like, really? Oh, okay, yeah, it's true.
the next day.
But they're always right.
Although today no be Friday, you can make me pop champagne. Oh, be like a decolo. Follow you go, my baby.
Sammy Flex, I turn see new commander for here there. Cause so Sammy, you have work there.
Bra, agenda there, unim set.
Oh, I dang.
Oh, me and
Yeah.
send a metia. Oh yeah, Dr. Richard come few agenda no.
Yeah.
Ma feeling.
And we here, pa.
But minim the entia. O pese
Yeah.
you retaining the opposition ho.
Say
Me
Sisiano, oh yeah.
Mentiasi.
And I'm say, oh no.
He has been there for the past years. So
Okay.
why do you want him to be there again?
No, he has been there as
first of monetary and evaluation. Okay. And now oko a deputy executive director as we speak. The executive director is Nana Owahene. Nana.
Good.
And I'm saying that if changes come, Nana obviously will have to move on. By moving on, the deputy, that is Richardson Comifew, should take the main seat and run the affairs of National Commission.
That is where I disagree with you.
Why?
Okay, it is like that Nanado Baumia conversation. Because a brand na Baumia catcher is a economic wizard no. Obetimia implementing your mind no. Saturday na he was in power.
Good.
Enti obi a oye wizard ye fancy ye was studio hey. E kobani say Derek Money. And na ye the technical wizard wa ha. Say anyo no na hosting po. Na so tie o monitor him no say Kojo sound is not right. Also timi ye board no sorry no ba be tuni sound ni.
Yeah.
Na yetimi
right.
looking good.
Yes.
Otna ho no ka say o muyi Kojo free wa betina betra ne my ya. We my bofo.
I don't know who this one man before.
You knew what could have done to correct it.
So
you didn't do it.
So equally.
You didn't do it.
I mean equally.
Why do you think
equally?
So?
I still have a presenter sitting here. Our show no. Now we are your friends and programs manager. So you are the boss of the presenter.
Good.
Now who said this time around presenter ni nye jumani ye and now kwanya of course of faso no ye no. On to me nye and position ideology ni focus ne policy now per se what they ban on to me nya. What do you do?
First of all, one who's on to me na better na hono.
That be said to me here.
NTBB na I'm a change on to me bi.
It is a mema.
Look for that thing and fix it.
It is a mema. Wo a former programs manager na di me see ho.
Yeah.
Mema. Na me agenda ni me focus ne ma na mpesa me ye no. Wo presenter na di ni see ho no. On to me enya. Ese me ji no. Na me di obi to me ama agenda na ko yie no aba.
When a program has a production team and the program has shortfalls, obi oka sa production team ni ubia ye clear program no say clear ni.
Good.
Because omunyina they could have contributed to make the program good.
And I like your word. They code. That is a conditional phrase.
So what happened?
So they code.
So but what happened?
So a conditional phrase. I mean, so they code. So I choose to
Kojo,
say
man now. Kojo papa now no. Me pena sempa.
Odono. So minim.
Mini papa no. Etimi minya kranko nti. Mini papa no. But me I still think that say odno ene ebe fa ni mpo a. Say see you know. Opa no kra enfri hobi.
Na when
train Kojo. Sometimes. You see, and then I'm say a chat to a more Enso a chat to a more
But he's not the main man.
Oh, Kojo, but he has been there.
Where has he been?
He has been in that office for as much as I know.
Which office specific?
You're talking about the friend saying
National Commission on Culture.
National Commission on Culture.
Yes, he's been the deputy.
I'm talking about
director.
Being in the office. Office no hobby.
Yes, our office hobby, but on no yes so person to take decisions.
To me,
if Richard was taking the decisions,
he was even the face of that office. Forget about who was the boss.
No, to you, But so you see,
forget about who was the boss.
To you, he was the face.
Because anytime I hear anything National Commission biano or no, nidin eneba programs or no PA kokasa. But bia
because Asmano
ko reading news way.
Yeah.
News bia
Richard come if you
din.
I say Asmano.
And today game now person onye.
That be Asmano. It is a see an unknown agenda will focus na the president party ni person oye no.
It is here person yen dey coming to.
The person yen the executive director of National Commission on Culture.
Okay, mo famano.
Now them say famano na o me.
Mo famano. Dr. Richardson Comifew Tete. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, the be man.
Say Kojosi en famawa.
Yes.
Yati.
Aye.
Yeah, the be man.
Yes.
Then we had the mawa. Your mouth just 2 years.
Hey, never force. One man 2. I didn't hear 4 years. 1 2 years.
That be say. Kojo Matthias say famono ya message you. They say Matthias say famono.
Okay, there my 2 years.
Yeah, and your person who change.
Okay. For the next 2 years.
2 years.
Your person who change.
Your person who change. Oh, okay. I didn't bar top no. And Nema assessor.
Trust me, he's going to work.
Ena.
Man, 2 years.
Not all can be. Say, here we are losing our culture, we are losing our blah blah blah. So, waste ni bi wo ho a, eno ne ye pese ye gina so e de correct there. And then we nya kasa because ye ntimi correct bi.
Sure.
Say waste ni bi because personally, I was so disappointed when ye tourism minister Edinaba Ablaji Fago much honorable. O call vetting committee na ogusu eka road to tourism site ogusu disan common. Intino so nyema na o ka se ye man country omunyesi no. Sa kasa no. See Dr. Richard Fields Medina Richardson come few. Or say what disan common is the approach now the better resolve you know. Say yan share the modern approach. Ni go so ka tete nyema ne dia. It will still look like nothing is happening. No, about now about ABA, who changes bia because the system itself, the world we are living in, and never be brave assessor. And never be brave assessor. So ne, ye man to me country I can say that your problem. Omunim ye culture ni tree kasa ni dia because Kojo, let's be honest. And ne, so bosun to me cabro for. Obano madro.
I on table for.
I swear, Obano drove.
Yes.
Because of free Ghana, or country anywhere be.
But I didn't think as a Chinese ni Russia ni eba few Russia ako Africa. And I know say on tip.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Or no, or be uni. Into your back room ha. On tip or brought ni bill. On count tree ni bill. But kita paper be. Money 1 year, we no build a skyscraper. Among Uchi the betting that could be the demo here. A honor maker say the approach no how to resolve this problem. And yet, Saturday, Yanchen Korane tree Kasa Dabi. Say tree no, ye the ye be Cassia bet media free hako landing. Obedu landing, not tree na all count. But Mujana Bona tree na be or the iron. It go bust your mind. Yen complaining. But you know, country now could do land now, country, the
Nigerian has been able to do well to make their own English, even though British want a fire to sit in their form with what they call the PG language.
Yeah.
To the extent that today, the owner of English or the Queen, almost station to say GBC.
Yeah.
I'm a section to deal with PG.
I know.
The value that they've put on that thing. So can't we do same?
But not with tree.
I didn't hear.
But how is there? Pigeon now more no. It is because they can still trace it. Say make you na go back. Anya on him say okay. If I take the unano outer, it means go back. You understand? But tree it is off. That is not to say we should throw it away. But at this stage, could you and I? In the development of our children, we can't make tree their priority. Yent me,
I didn't hear.
I'm saying Kojo, whoa, may I show the school audio Makogum?
Yes,
and more classes be out. What the Makogum so much surgery?
But I'm worried why the school is also not.
No, it is like that. It is like that. Let's understand it like that. Say ene akwara no onyehu baby free onyehu what he or she stands for na say when me and country cry we are fine
but what he or she stands for no will come through
the language
nemo share
well not
no that says yeah me no can say omo ina frere say daddy when you are coming home then omo can one can start to go bell
KFC
thank you anadian pizza anadian fried rice.
And no one you fientia. On time you move fientia. Maybe if you're no movie, sir, I tell no more.
Interesting.
Baba, Dr. Comifew, I think that he's a great man.
Yeah,
very. That notwithstanding, I was trying to let the people know, say BBC, we can start the whole conversation because I was thinking, say, so no put ni ho. near Kasene, we are putting in a full new team. Because sometimes when the old people are still around, if you are not careful, the culture will remain the same. Because any people who are almost living, static. And I can use my own office as an example for you. Just some few months ago, now workers be juma. Now I'm juma for a longer time. There were so many things that I thought we could do, but they were used to their system. And oh, Charlie, mommy, first used to 2 cameras here for production. Oh, boss, 2 cameras. The beer, I say, okasu yenye bibia. They make it look like it is impossible. They make it look like it is possible. So for some reasons, and I free new faces by everything has changed. They are not money see me say and yet possible. No, today possible. We are doing it with ease. You understand? It is sometimes change the heading, but when you are able to do it, at the end of the day, who say aboa. It change there, it is difficult.
That one I agree.
But then there are some people too who are key. And just as we have all said, say, Oko sa office wa Richard Comfew one arrow leader. Such a person, when he is around, he also passes on some level of experience to even the new people who will come. So yes, he can be considered. But then my engine say, oh, for ne or no interest in tea. Will what he is going to do be the general interest of the organization? And we are good to go. He's a great man indeed.
Very.
I mean, I love him. Yeah, I love him, and he's very affable. Very. On new bearding, como. You see, that is one of the things I like about him more.
Exactly.
And you know, there's an agenda. No, there's a too. Just that. I know where she is with you, Hona. And I'm Kojo Preko agenda. Why agenda na? Just that. Agenda. The who say you never saw.
Sammy Flex and I'm returning. Can I enchame by the recommending na face agita na ye amante baso bransan and mene Sammy beto asu near the command for a shutter movement and na face of flex management for sure. Time on obesumu and it's the same maybe I could do. And I think that I'm happy, Sammy, for this thing happening. You didn't come on within a week, you know. Let me drive it. So I was like, this is good. Then I answered myself, why is it good? It's good because Uncle Bear press conference to say, okay, this is what we have done.
Yeah.
But I mean, you took the different way, which is still the same anyway, to really tell us what has really been done. I said, because the first 100 days.
You are
now doing the assessment, of what exactly has gone into it and all that.
Yeah.
But they're not making, I think I said it, Derek, top number two.
Yeah.
Shatta is always right.
I'm gonna say Shatta fans if one say
Shatta is always right.
Yeah, they are always right. Okay.
I'm say when you come to SM, there are 2 rules.
Okay.
And the rules are that rule number 1, Shattawale is always right.
Okay.
Rule number 2, if you don't understand whatever is happening, refer to rule number 1.
Which is that Shattawale is always
right. but you know, on the face value, you know, Oti Abafe say and same woman I'm okay.
Exactly.
Say Shattawale is always right. Onipa be na oye always right. It is true. It sounds as such. What Betty Bia we Talamunya kwasasem no. Ada Shattawale na ehwan. Because people because nyanko pompo no. Ne decision bi oye bi nipa bi antennas here. Because if the nyankopon a ball asasia, I don't know sansuma a friend is saying earthquake ba na san kunipa. So people will be mad. But this is what it means. In Shatta movement, Shattawale ne experience or war as an artist no. Obie ni wa oye juma or Shatta movement or be.
Okay.
As an artist no or no artist na oye Arrowhead and no boss of the company, Shatta Movement Empire. No, the experience of one, Obie ni bi. So let me give you one critical example. Na ebia yako enkomodie bu mana discussion and meeting bi mu. Na Shatta kasi sami ebeko Kumasi akoye show But Sasho we handle Kofoni say. Because of say our experience here over the year, like 20 good years and ABA coins. What me I yes man over and over no. Okay, maybe I'm about my friend because don't need not say akwa minim no me na kasanti wo de ma me ne nya ni say ya be ko field no na sa asem na o ka kire me say anka me handle ni back say no me de no ebe feeli sa de o kan no e na be bam and so many examples so many in fact thousands and thousands of them. About me or not me introduce me ma obi say oh some I wear minipa handle on a soft mommy na yenyejuma name mum yeni say kasema clear everything so okay me imagine say okay oh introduce you only pako mam say ni pa until there so only pako say e be a day before and a day after oh there I mean meeting me handle on say hey oh ye mistake send your car no and a boom a day before the person will mess you up. A day after the person will mess you up, then you go back. Sammy, I catch you. So when we say Shatawale is always right, it is about the business that he is doing. He knows what happens even before they will happen, or he knows what will happen even before they will happen. So it is about the business, not about about or no anything say a shatter movement or no nim de oye. If I say be kind and saying about no asema bulldog kind and saying about music videos. Yes. Na bulldog can say to him it is not worth it for an artist to spend all his or her money to shoot music videos. So same way. Or only what Shatawala kada. Derek, some bekaya. Mekai okaye David Nico say. Any nya problem. No say be banta kakra shataba online betre na adwin kire no ne nasefo. David Nico say so tna yi Twitter kika na adwin kire na. But today, fast forward. Bulldog is saying the same thing today. I say music videos there artist Charlie. Tobo don force kenyina ankonko yesa na yesa ebe how. Some time ago, LPG or Sami Flex TV because na Shatawale is one yeska. Or thought to dine in Asifo. Yes, so Ghana, a person who is a bit me a queen, Makuini Grammy Sibia. The Shatter Yenyas Kenya, and can't turn it down back on find ye name maybe no co Grammys. The Shatter hey, the Malboda. Me tell me that I'm going to win Grammy, but the trophy be cigar met madam. Jeff said, say anko dinisika nyina ekoye se okope Grammy or dinisika nyina ekoye se omikope trophy a ko betimi ato dan otrazako ko betimi ato Rolls Royce so utwa hunna no aba okay so Shatawale was right after all because as it stands now as an artist the star life that he needs to live that is what he's living now sanko disika e won hunna koye promotion the name of person winning Grammy ko betimi live his life no. So when we say Shatta is always right, it is about his business. Okay. His business there. Kojo, between you and I, he knows his business more than any other person. There is something Roland has been saying, on the kebeti mia. Kaya your radio so need TV so I can show business no. Obi ampe 1 year bi. Na obi ani artist enante bako.
Yeah, Ro has said it before.
Yeah. Yetimi yesade na you better ha
the thinking will change. It's true.
Because when we are out there, na yetua ni eka your friend is saying errand boys. Errand boys. Yeah, artist messengers. They are not artists, but you kind of free because on no can we are not akotna neka no kofi. When I was coming, I was listening to you. I heard you commending Ashes.
Ashes, yes, good.
For great work done on Kobna. And Charlie, so Ashes, he's that guy. Yeah. Like he's that guy.
Yeah.
He understands talent.
Yeah.
Hey, talent in sim talent, bad attitude, or bad character. Ashes knows how to handle all these things. That is why if he continues to do this business, he'll be successful over and over and over again. We saw how he handled Kumi Guitar at a point.
Yeah.
How he was able to turn him over then all of a sudden Kumi became the people's favorite again. Once again, Kwabena at a point, me assure on no crumple as Kwabena. I'm sure he gave up.
Yeah, no engine this.
Yes, he gave up.
Yeah,
but Ashes start him, and we have all seen the turnover. And you know, when you are in it, you would understand, Charlie, a different, and especially in our scheme of things in our industry, you know, artists no more chrome. I'm the bosses of more companies. Yeah, chrome had the industry now you're running on. Oko Success Musica, Sarkodie is the boss. Oko Beam Nation, Stoneboy is the boss. Oko High Grade, Samini is the boss. In fact, go to all these artists that are Moroni or Moniemano. They are their bosses. So even if you go there to work with them, Krampuna, you are going to adapt to their vision. Everyone say Ashes. Epese kwabna ye Vitamilk Love concert every Vows Day.
Yeah.
Ne kwabna say onya. As the bit minding. But first, artist nakasa dia to me say, oh, I want to do it. And it be ma Ashes bit me nya hodin. E dia ye any preparation and the rounds bit me am na. But okasa onya, oh, forget the Ashes name. Forget it you name. Ontime mono. Ontime fani kokot. Ontimi entian ontimi ose onye yenko interview ose onko yenko rehearsals ose onko obeding. But when the artist itself is ready, so our business is like that. We all have to know say adwuma na ye no eye fawa dwembra na me fa ma dwembra, and it is the reason our partnership with Shatter Movement Empire is looking good, because I have seen my role. Say okay, dear mini dear miwonie, me de kwa dear Shatawali ni diowo na ya kabum. And just because I can say chale nyum de men release you dabi. Okay, when your convention so be releasing you as the boss of the company. Okay, also be release then I meet me me wo Kojo Preko Dankwa meet my friend or be boy me my premier. Me wo Nat Bubu meet my friend or be boy nyum na mama me wo we water crowd me we ha. Then ono we releasing you me wo wie. Then I have to do what? Continue. That is the only best way we can. By kase challenge competition, do it my way. Yeah, listen to Shatawale's song. I say no way. If you want way, that is my way.
But Sammy, clearly, style now you're running a year. Yeah, part of our industry, you know.
Yeah.
Do you foresee in the near future a sustainable?
As much as the artists they are ready to do it, it is sustainable.
And yet, too much of a heavy burden on them. Sort of.
It is a burden, Kojo. Everybody who is running a company is going through burden.
Sure.
I'm sure Kessben owner.
Sure.
He's going through burden.
Too much.
But is he stopping? No. He's not going to stop. So yes, indeed, the question you're asking is it not a burden for them? It is a burden, but Obia was starting company Bia Obeko through all the burden, but at the end of the day, his dream is to win. Because today, if Shatta wants to shoot a video, as much as he can send me, say, okay, Sammy, your arrangement. Yempe director, yempe location, yempe dancers, yempe costume, blah 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 blah. No, me yening na area. Ya cast video near 50,000. One etia. On etia. No you. Aha, anya me na meet ya. It is his money. I have to use his money to work or to produce the music video. And yes, it is a burden, but if the artist wants to do it, it is sustainable because Kojo, you and I know, we know. And yeah, you say, Otia, 1 million Ghana cedis be our account. Na Korabia Baba interview. Otia grants, I cry, talent, Chinanzo. She can sing. Timi family si Kenya, come Chinanzo. No, ye na de Chinokaso ko Nigeria.
Let me hear
that. You understand? So it doesn't work easily like that. Now there. Your music or Ghana there, you as the artist, then you have to be the boss. your boss need drew by beer, then you can employ people with the expertise and the knowledge you want. No more boy, no more to vision. So, and yes, idea a bad him. So, if you ask whether it is sustainable, the sustainability of that industry relies heavily on the artist. Are they ready to give up? If they are ready to give up, you and I swear we can't do anything.
Okay.
But as much as I know, they want to push.
Flex management and shutter movement. It's been how many months or years now?
2 years into 3 years.
2 years into 3 years.
Yeah.
At the same.
So far, so very good. So far, so very good. The synergy has been positive so far. I'm sure, sir, at the moment, many go like, see Shatawale looks calm in the face of so many things happening. You see, today Shatawale is living the life of a celebrity. Today, when Shatawale pulls up, we feel like presence, like aura, no high. It is all because now he can relax and rest for some people to take up some task. And then as MC or Shatter Movement Empire, Shatter doesn't need to rush to come and say anything again.
Sure.
There are so many occasions since we started this partnership. And Zimbabwe see a Shatter one can't there. One can't there, but we were able to handle the case from beginning to the end. Because you see, Oyenipa, and you see as talent, how they operate different from how you and I will operate.
Sure.
So Obika Shatawale a brand ne ho assembonia or no ba be handler, how he will handle it, no, it will be different from how I will handle it. Because when he's about to handle it, you handle it with every pain in him. And when he handles it with every pain in him, definitely there will be excesses. Because my brain, Charlie, my brain. Now what radio so TV so can see who oba sabrena or brain won it no the beba. But when I come, because me, my brain, me feeling no sano, I'll be able to use that professionalism. I'll be able to apply that thing that Messiano Eddie a handle no. So I'll be able to handle it in a very professional way and in a very nice way. At the end of the day, there wouldn't be excesses. Excesses not end also. Until you baby know your team maybe. But I show you all know because of what's happening or by handler. So to me, I think that all this partnership and the team me drew her and they Shatter Movement seems so beautiful, seems so attractive. In fact, when we released the Jolese song, I was here in Accra, but thanks to the very media people scattered around Ghana, Kojo, it was beautiful. Like the whole Ghana, everybody is doing something. The whole Ghana, everybody is promoting the stuff. And it means, okay, now everybody feel like, hey, Charlie, I want to be part of it. Charlie, I had that. Let you know, Yanko. Hey, Bianca, those times can go for me in mind. Because they think more issues, or more some.
Yes.
But you see, how do you be any same? If you want anything Shatter Movement, at least you know who to call, you know where to run to, you know who to approach, and things will be resolved. So the partnership there, so far, and me so like I'm saying, me to abuami, because as much as now me nemu ye juma we no, I didn't know much about the other side, but at least now I can combine. Oh, sorry, say me metra me atna ho.
Sure.
O kasa me nkodi na chi so me di na chi.
Sure.
Me aye tuning na, you know. So far, so very good. It has been great, if you ask me.
All right. So, my main bisao, that perception and never say shatter is difficult. Sami flex management will be to me a year. Ebikra a predicted say less than a year.
In fact,
flex management you'll be sacked. By the same man. What it is animal way na. But you still took a decision. Say opesa way. At the end of who flex management, you had that bold decision, that bold step to take. Some way, them way.
I think people have been asking me this question, and I always say, I will always give credit to time first. I'll give credit to time. And why am I saying this? I'll give credit to time because being on the back bench for some time, I may witness the transition from one manager to the other. And again, even before our work was officialized, still, that meaning was some relationship and some connection. All those things helped me to know, okay, this is the type of person he is. And again, getting very close, so now getting closer, means okay, this is how the gentleman wants to do his things.
Kessben 92.9.
And I am Sammy Flex. I have a way of containing everybody and how they want to live their lives. I have a way of fitting into your life as much as that is how you want to live it. If you want to be a talent manager, na uni sa attitude na a bedding, because see, no talent is a walkover. No talent is easy to handle. Yesterday I was on Joy Prime and we had one Nigerian guy who was also part of the show, and he was saying that the fact is that when you are managing a talent, you are representing him in a different you. Know who he is, what he wants, and do exactly how he wants it, and there will be peace.
Even if it is wrong?
What is wrong? It is the approach. There is nothing like even if it is wrong. It is the approach. Maybe, and I'm can say, when they are handling it, the approach might be different. When I am handling it, my approach might be different. It doesn't make it wrong. Do you know sometimes nipa me bet me argument? We can assembly in a certain direction. We can assembly in a certain direction. Do you know both of them can be right?
Sure.
Both of them can be wrong. But almost can be different too. Ebi bet my argument. Let's use even Richard Comfew argument.
Like we're doing.
You are right, and I'm also right. Sure. But we're not saying the same thing.
Sure.
You are right that yes, the man can excel when he takes the top position. I'm also right that if you have been there and
you are part of the team now.
Yes, exactly. But we're speaking different language. I'm sure so be or baby only abutrem say na Kojo Preko de asem no kan nyensanim na de Sammy Flex de asem no kan nyensanim. But you were right, I was right. But we were saying things differently. And see, when it comes to their talent and their ways, you might think maybe approach na wrong, but maybe approach na wrong, sir. It's like someone, a media person, messing up with Shatawale's business. It's Shataba life. Obeki can admit some media person. No. Wow, baby, no face Shatta was wrong. No, Shatta was not wrong. It was because that was the approach he wanted to use. So that approach, no, you see, did it give him the result he was looking for? Maybe yes. Maybe so in a way. That approach, did it give you the results you were looking for? Maybe yes. In this case, would you say he was wrong? He wasn't wrong. So approach ni na ma Kojo and Komono. But no matter what, you see talent. Because they create from their emotions. So you know buy there obana obi the same thing. And the dachi sakwabna shi obabi na or the kana. Oba because that's so share more the come upon sa emotion and the tone. Obi do don't be na ye or deno. Sa de no man the tone no the kokano. And you allow it sometimes. You may see it wrong. And no the man ye different. And enti na won't mean tonyum no. And to won't mean ye be anti won't mean tonyum. Or no betting out tonyum, or betting maybe. Mani play any position. World many awards no Kojo a vast
two different ways.
Like one tell Masia the bia benya in fact the bia be said they are wrong, but bia they are not. To say oh yeah father. Okay, Dabi. And they say from our growth from childhood to adulthood, no. Me sure said ne. O sure man no me anymore bia. But guys, hey, my papa know right too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. But you guys, hey, my papa know right too.
Yeah.
Because today you also see it. Unsan krani bia, be bom.
Yeah.
But Satan now see now the same thing.
We are right.
Aha. That's not saying now more the same thing. Now say Charlie Munya me na miss me but and then who say hey me jano money ya the basin because when you experience be say hey we yes you say ne baba endi. And you know yeni omunya pe we shouldn't even think about doing things the way they do. No. We shouldn't.
Sami, tell us. So far, 2 years and some coins, and you are moving on. A DNA and near ma ofo say my year. Opposite for fans of Shatta media to know that okay, these are 5 or 6 or 2 or 3 achievements that we've hold on so far.
Okay.
In the Shatta movement, Juma.
Okay, my name is Metimi tablet 1 2 3 5. Baba make a candy and how many betimi can. Number 1, I think that we've been able to bridge that seeming gap between Shatta and the media over the years. And it is easy to get anything Shatta on any platform. Even if it is not through him, you know where to go to. Easy for you to have it unless you don't want to have it. If you want to have it, you can have it. So sometimes na me hit FM4 problem be because Shatta sembeba na omoka. I can use a clear example. Shatta ni Stone Boy and Semba about stadium asemno. Omo discussing several times. They be no my friend Stone Boy manager chief no akasa na my friend Stone Boy manager chief no akasa. They never called me even one day to also make my input on the show known. Say Samina Monso Kosi saying now on my one way because at that time that was what they wanted to do. If they wanted the part of a Shatta Walia and Omunim how to do it, but they didn't want to. And now so be baby not face okay. There is still a gap between the media and Shatta movement. But why not doing so? So on person today from last week and now last week since they released it till now, almost every weekend I speak on about 10 radio stations almost every weekend. Today before I'm by many radio station Abusian FM Akasa or Kumasi, many another one Akasa or Takrady. It is like that. Like the connection is now close. Shatta himself for the past years. Now I'm not sure say okay or new be a problem because now his dealings with them no are smooth. As even tonight now can Charlie Shatta free near front of Mekasa. We can do it and at the end of the day it will be good. Point 2. We have seen that the brand Shatta Wale sending that and who say no go brand you cannot get closer no. So I guess after all he's that free. It is easy to go to. Now, anybody at all, if you want to discuss anything Shatta movement, you know, also me faha meti me ako. I get thousands of calls almost every day. Say, a person Shatta is if you want to me to them seems let's hear the Shatta here be to because Charlie in school year university person Shatta baby but those times you be face Charlie not possible po like be there konya Shatta like it is like that. Now, brand upliftment, and I believe we have all seen it. We have seen that Charlie brand now attractive. Value now better brand national. I can see because now Shatta steps and you feel like this is a star, a celebrity. Now look at where he's living. His mansion at Trazako over 2.5 million. Because what Timia Juma Pesika Charlie Sikan Yenfansha brand name. Now he moves and even from here to Kumasi, he's flying private jet. To Jamaica, he's flying private jet. Now, like he moves and he's telling Charlie, Puli bear 500,000 Rolls Royce Kulinano. All these things, se brand no ehon tona. Onya attention pose make me consider Sanemawi. Because the piano or ye be before you see in this world when you are distracted, it's like all of us. Whenever the Kojo leave. Na otina fear na be me kra me demwa metima change ade we you because what na fear we hu say me ha say I say you but they be aso na koba
it's true
you don't even say it me say metima tena me fear na me dan chi say bi be one man na me nkwohwe dan na chi
it happens
because me pon ya ma park me car marura inside ade chi ya makotena kamu meko metimi ya sa nti one day bi obetra fia so net ma me fada no be kona oh okay efin bi wa ha dua bi ebu wa ha, that's when you see it.
How do they echi me dey jam is 3 days. Kitchen fridge me nkom. But over to my kitchen say weja niama mama say bia me kan na media na bibi. Oh, you come and meet it. I hardly want to enter the kitchen or the fridge.
Exactly. So when the brand is satisfied and they know okay some things are being done now the brand can say okay this is what I want to do. I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that. I'm sure Shatta is now there. Now his stress levels in terms of Bibiana can Bibia done because you are the boss. Bibia also.
Like I said, the bedding kind of thing.
Yes, but it's okay. Oh, we made that cry. Sorry, not Samia Ejmaria. Now you can rest and think about other things. Now the next point I can also say, the fans and their interest and excitement in Shatta movement. Now Mahun say akosro, and it is because now the fans can wake up and say, okay, say yenya Shatta mpoa, yebenya Sami Flex. I might not get Shatta to discuss what I want to do with him, but my fans meet me from Brasami and then my area Shatta week, Shatta celebration. Okay, Charlie Monye, Mufama fly amra, posti. Now they do some things knowing that the power is there, and Shatta himself was telling me, Charlie, my fans they maybe not my honky cano ne conform because now say the management in Shatta. That's how Shatta started with them actually. Shatta started Shatta movement for you know. Now the number of Facebook obi etimi friend how much in the bonko mo. Charlie Shatta wale also near kasa Shatta wale afre wa how. Enti sa don yom ya but a dream maybe na say ebia now on me nyɛ saa de na even with where he's gotten to now. Also beat me a finding way. Me if you ask me Shatta movement for WhatsApp groups be 100 crab me mo bi o.
Wow.
Oh, on better good brother. This song there, we want you guys to do video. Yeah, we go do up. Yeah, you know that.
At least 2.
Yeah, the energy is there. And again, we have also gotten very close to the business community more because sad maybe no nanko for impo adwen Charlie Shatta there. O fere show crowd mau. Say Shatta o kwaji obi sika crash show no mau.
Yeah.
When was the last time you heard such kind of vibe? It's like it's a long gone thing. There is nothing like that in the system because now if you're able to do everything that we demand or we request for our gigs, my 11, a bedroom hot 10:55. We do that thing and sometimes people get surprised. Just last December, yeah, GT Bank or show me. The turn off your pie at because almost my time. Some patch mo be back 11. Ye drew ebi wo ha ye be drew ho no. Na omo e feel say hey, some yes mo ba 11 no, mo ba 11 no. And then mystery. Because a ball nine no Shatta or address a train send me my money green light because every show I have to go to the grounds to make sure arrangement and everything. Don't know a ball 9 now 10 I will address you to all train you. 10:30 tell most set you because it's okay oba okita police motor can don't strike you with traffic
so 11 it will be do
no so you have to do I've been out to use my performing now it had to take the bank manager to come and beg Shatta in his car to wait for RTBs to finish performing and for the past years that is how it has been. What time do you want us on the stage? We will ask you you bedrew up before time. And maybe a chonka will be my Shatta show crowd because hey Shatta will be back home matching sometimes show crowd for person be back.
Yeah.
But you say a could be show. Na Kojo yeba 4. People should know omo na mai 4. You be any promoter be punya some slight issue because opesi e babe ahomachi be 5 dey Charlie. Sadie no. Mo ya mo dey say yedin. Am for ba show be from 9. O see me perform 5 a.m. There be a better and the Shatta show the okwa because no be an also energy no to stay till 5.
Yeah.
Some of them they want to still see Shatta perform and go sleep. Yes, a bit energy because some refuel. The energy they high. Everything is a bit refuel. So they will not be able to stand it like that. You know what I mean? So all those things, I think, say for the past years, no, we don't hear of such in the story. We don't hear such stories in the industry. and it has been good. Business connection is great, and we even hope for the best. And you know, Kojo Bisamia, Makaka Kabuma, minima here mekan, but these are some of the points.
I think I have almost about 4 or 5. One has been the good relationship with the media, the brand upliftment, and then how attractive it has been, and then the increase in fans appeal. And I feel so
the business getting closer to the business community.
Yes. And these are strong. These are powerful things.
And you more than the main core because then the shatter no and idea because shatter no 1 year to me releasing 150 singles. And the outside need there they say on also Emma from he's still doing it. Shatter is still today recording like Chalafe Noaba. He is still every day Shatter is recording. Give him a minute in a room. Obekono bobit, obekono tronyum, obekono recording. And so that side there I also give it to him because he has maintained that pace, no, on call from that like being Kenenka or lazy crowd to write a song. But Shatter car Rolls Royce now to they are recording number 3. Me so the big crowd. Wow. Rolls Royce back open or they are number 3.
In it, Sammy, Nyama Abo Boss no are serious things that for a long time that perception has been there. And in fact, for me, I keep saying that in our part of our world, in terms of creatives, perception is greater than the truth. So for us, media relationship, yes, I mean, the gap, I can attest to it, that it has really increased. First, now you will not want to hear, I mean, Shatter Ewo media name, that enmity was too strong. I mean, Obia Stropos obe friend and as obe can wansem. Yoka koken obe chonu with the watem and as obe say fans and oba bo and as BBC. So for me, yes, I take that. It is really good. I have seen it. Brand attractiveness. I think it's also idea to me appreciate it. I mean, very well. I have seen the calmness in him. Now the approach to things has been different. I mean, and you know, Krana, the face in literature we say the avant-garde, which is the Sami Flex management or the team has really done well. And for me, it has really positioned the brand very well to become something we really want to, because it also when there's Rolls Royce thing settings then you would have seen Nibra Kasa and the next thing you hear the only thing that was done was the same avant-garde. I mean, you guys decided to really position on the media, social media scene to just throw in something. And I saw him dancing to something and saying, yes, settings, and I was laughing. I mean, that part of him really was humor. He wasn't that hard and going to insult and no man and then yes, I mean that thing, yes.
But and also and say what about
sure. I agree.
Munya jata no na. And your mom is our promise no. Jata da munya no na. Odo nine ekutie ni dua so no berry wa. And you got Munira don't run. You very wa.
That I agree, sir. But I'm saying about Manzimambo Sono because I intentionally wanted to get this so all of us can attest to it. Maybe somebody can say still the approach is still, I mean, things that you've said Nina true.
No, and it's your world. You want to live in that world, and that's fair. And
before I almost what truly has been the challenges and the things that you've seen, sir? Okay. What are some of the things that are really?
I think one, I have to be very honest about it, is how I deal with his business. It is one of the things that Shatter has always not appreciated me all the time for. And this is the problem. The problem is that because of some sometimes when I'm doing business, I am made this adreno ekomu kakra. Because Sami Flex here, I can see myself as someone who has been an event organizer before. I see myself as someone who has invested in events before. I see myself as someone who also speaks to event people and knowing their challenges and knowing their issues. So that background, no, I'm wanting to know. Sometimes when it comes to his business, I am not able to handle it the way he sees it from his position. I think it is one area I know I tell myself, okay, I think I need to meet him. And the main challenge, if you ask me, say, if I may struggle, I can tell you I'm struggling there. Because if I say, I'm a framing. Oh, some person in your show, you na ke. On your frame, no. Some common no dino, madibida.
Okay, I get you.
Aha, common no dino, madibida. In the frame, now me say, meet me na. But me call on also business no, and yes, I net. And I can say, and I won't hide it, it's a bit of a struggle, but he will still tell me, Sammy, you can do it.
Yeah, sure.
Let them notice like this. Sure. Say it like this.
Sure.
Because it's a baby. Catch him say, Sammy, sorry. The BBA can say 1 million. 1 million. I say 1 million and yet used to mano.
Okay.
Money used to mano. Because you know it's okay, be bad. Maybe I'm a handle in the way because no person may raise it to that level.
Yeah.
So that area there, I must say, and I understand. It was a background. No, that's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Because my event that.
Sure.
One person, many events for Kasa over the years.
Yeah,
they tell me their struggles.
Yes.
Because of minimum struggling, sometimes I'm human.
Yeah, sure.
Me nipa.
Sure.
And you know, everyone say, why your bar wawda? I own the pains in giving birth and doing delivery. Na baba wanyim no babe obidio push ba wo kra ka say push no need say hey enye easy to ka say push but you know the okum so I think that's what I would say as the main challenge. Apart from that, they are kind of there you need how to maneuver our ways around it. But I don't cry here. And they say a man's bound by meeting that bomb. Just that but you know.
I'm reading something here. I think all the things that we say 47 minutes ago, Charles Niyama, I made post on Facebook and it says that what you think, what you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create.
Yes,
that's the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Into 1 million.
Oh, the sorry. And you used to one. Exactly.
Do you see yourself in the next 5 years with him?
Oh, maybe more.
Okay.
Unless ABR or any of us decides to take a different path.
Okay.
ABR na there chinam si chale. Media, showbiz. ABR now I want to go into shipping.
Okay.
I want to go into export and import.
Yeah,
that is where I'll move away. But if I'm into this business, dear, because after Shatawale, who else? After Shatawale, who else?
Me.
Why be you?
Yeah.
Okay, why not? Possible. Never say never.
Yeah.
And you know, say you go media ni mu kwa there, you go industry ni mu kwa there. I think we can still be working, and it might even be different portfolios, but it will still be the same thing. Because recently he was telling me that Charlie, what I've been able to do, he would even wish that I really established the Flex Entertainment thing as an artist management brand, like hard.
Sure.
That I can still work with other artists and direct.
I was just about to ask you, sir, want to add on?
No, he even suggests that. But then once again, I can say, sir, it will depend on what you want. Because often many be brain so I'm went to me and ye. And you know, okay, obi banos okay within a period be. Me pesi yenye bibia. Yeah, I can, because I still have people in my office as well. Roland Dems, Chemo Dems, Derek Moon, just on a kubolo kakra.
Oh, are they?
A kubolo. When a budget.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, should I budget? Kubolo. So, if within a period we have to do something for you and you approach, why not? We can do it. Oh, be okay. Telling me, 5 months, be person me BB, person me shoot videos, person me appearance, at that time, we and you can go ahead and do it. And I know that we are open for such conversations. So he also would want me to. He's mentioned it before. Say it is something he would want me to also consider. But then one step after the other.
I'm going to start with the Kubolo man.
Yeah.
But if Obi put you away from Shatta, a big shot outside this country, or even within this country, will you go?
I'll even go and discuss the business with Shatta.
This is loyalty.
Oh no, Shatta is a businessman.
This is loyalty.
Some Marco do Shatta Charlie. Kofo is even some other on my fee. Scan saying, go take him. Oh yeah, I'll go and discuss. He understands business, so Shatta is like that. Because he will know that to him, as much as I'm there, I'm still for him. Said that he been put a business, been put a banner, or say me consider nipa me, him say I'll consider that guy and consider him too because you need problem. If your problem and a bear style something else, but you need problem. We are good like that. So yeah, if somebody comes and business go to me, come up with Charlie, me handle on myself. No, I bet Charlie, Koji say na move.
Okay.
It's like that.
Sammy Flex and any needing come on talking about the Shatta movement and now face with Sammy Flex management. How far they've gone, and I think we're celebrating all the things that they've done. And I want to find out how the future is going to look like, and this year and beyond, and what is going to happen and all that. Derek, Sammy Edin Komo, Sammy Akasa. What's your take? 5 minutes.
Nti wanka kubolo gana na yedi.
Asa o yakubolo.
One wako fast akofa baby. Samia sanke bi.
Samia so yo
Eti coming intro.
Who the atro say?
Oh no, but they say for some time a giant trodi.
Nti say the no crowd.
Say there. Who the be family side there. Yeah, back kind crest.
General, nice one day. I think when you have a good PR like Brad Samia, I think say you are good to go, and anybody who is listening who say yeah. The point, is directly on point. Everything is on point. Okay, the brand Shatta Wale now. In records, I always say this in my mind. In records, now where the past managers are Shatta Wale are working with her. In records, Sam Flex will go into the records as the best ever manager to work with Shatta Wale. Yeah, because no, and you see, for once we know Shatta Wale's temperament. One of the things are not a hindano. Bebre, especially within the media space. Managers bebre they try their possible best, but me. And to be able to calm that thing down alone, put him in a pole position, records, because gone are the days. Shatta Wale, look at the backlash people give to Shatta Wale, and as it stands now, Sammy had diverted. A strategic way be diverted the way Shatta Wale For instance, Orilizi Connect Abo. Sammy was there to do the media tour.
Yes.
Yeah. Not the artist himself. And people were like, oh no, you hear artist now, cause artist. Like Ghanaians don't want to learn. So when they saw that thing, they are like, no, I didn't see artist now, cause I am the media tour because we are used to that kind of channel.
Sure.
But change the narrative. I'm on one stepping in to do the media tour. So now, if you have a banter or a grudge with Shatta Wale, media tour and you know, but you just swallow your pride and then sit down to interview the manager. That is the angle. Yeah. And the manager, you cannot voice your anger on the manager because manager in your head. It is the artist. But at the end of the day, they will achieve the results they are looking for. That is a plus to the brand. So to me, I'll not say much because on our canning in a Uja no bet me akasa Madiachi. Yeah. I know him. Uja na wa Bekasa Madiachi.
Then runs here Friday.
Oh my God, of mercy. Friday. Like I was saying, the toso. General.
Yeah. All right.
I think Shatawale will be proud of, and he's proud of Sammy Flex. And I'm not the first person to say this. Even people outside, I think Shatawale will not course. A man for catcher and say you are working with a right manager. This is the time for you because time as Sammy step in, there have been so many changes. I can't remember during the Connect album they did something. Listening party, it was all regions. The friends say SM fans,
Kessben 92.
Tamale 4 year in a particular pub. Accra 4 year in a particular pub. Sunyani 4 year in a particular pub. This is a good and a great initiative. Our manager at media touch a brand like this. How many times now who's to be a EP? What can you know go hold back on the issue? Yeah, they went to carry news now. I can't trim. But here lies the case. Why any region wise, everybody is having a feel of the brand Shatawale in his music. So to me, I think Shatawale should calm down still as he is right now, know what he wants, and then work with Sammy Flex to the standard and I say to the stage of no Becca say both of them will have different agendas will be a person called BB. But to me, you go into the record books of Shatawale as the best ever manager to work with. No doubt about that.
All right. I get my too.
Metie nyina me study na metie brasami. Okay. Na metie ni nyina no I feel like as a manager Shatawale na dey. Honestly. Yes. I see. Me feel say manager Shatawale na dey etia me ni din komo. It tells you say onim djuma wa dey oye. In fact, for the first time I met say brasami coming into the life of Shatawale no. Me angasa me shame. Me shame. I was like, hey, Papa, obey to me. Yeah. And that was the news out there. I know BA can be. Say Shatawale with Obi to say brasami, obey to me na yejuma. And he has been able to work with him for the past 2 to 3 years. It tells you say, when him ejuma wa dey oye. Brakojo na me grandmother bi no bie ntimi ne ntina obie no na otimi ne ntina wani na tena bebe 2 days 3 days also but me your opportunity ene na ye dey kwatena ye I was able to stay with her for 2 good years and questions that were coming around no now me who brass me say or you be or discipline you see to work with such an artist as Shatawale no if you are not disciplined untimi ne near the enye juma. And meaning say, enona wetimi ehodi won. Wone Shatawale dey eye adwuma. Unso wakasa no ka say adwuma no unso first near wo producer executive producer ode ni sika bibia be hye sisi bibia sesan ho. Yes. Bibia sesan. Say if artist ade ni sika ba ye de hye music mu ye we ya it's up to him say e bi ono so na adwen owo ewo eye space mu no ono so betimi ade aba ade aboa. Eno no oye de oye no. Eti se bia wo ti akire na hu ni se Shatawale se bi jata we ena bia se de obom oyese we wuntimi ne we a ono so ni ndi anansa na adwen a obetimi de aboa brand no ena oye de oye no. And nanka me ba bebusa no question say is there any time frame as say bi o ma sign contract say dey obi be kwa na we and wo hwe de o ka say until say bia bibi betwam kura na say we a obebusa Shatawale no e de akwa command say deal we na de aba. Eti me woni say Shatawale is a man of what? A business minded wo do ho bona. Baby abetimi de edu no. But we shouldn't look out for abia and negativity as said the age na bonti ebe woni say Shatawale say debi. Okay. Eti brasami me bona baso. Thank you. Me bona baso pa wayade. Enyo bia na ebetimi ayesa de oye no. Oye man of what discipline. Ti me bona baso.
Oh discipline do ye pa.
Thank you. Yeah. Me discipline pa.
Discipline pa. Me na ejuma try.
I'm gonna say me do have 4. Me do have 358.
Yeah.
Sure.
Also Samuel discipline. I mean because me ono makopreku man. Okay, show me. Anansi Chrome. Yeah, Anansi Chrome. Yeah.
Hona Okreko din Sammy Flex ne to me.
Yes, Hona kai no. Yeah, because na Flex before was working for straight.
Like money o say no.
I want to meet you. Yes sir.
James Black Bekabi.
I James Clark Becker.
Everywhere in Tier Binton Kabi.
How about Tier?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, what day?
Near piece of DTA.
A cranny no.
Oh, okay, really.
Nebawari and Cheo.
Oh, yes.
The man is
also.
Kessben 92.9.
So, I mean, too, Amanda. Yes, sir.
Say, and can it catch you? We say, Kobolo, Kobolo, Jibukwe. How do you say that in English?
And can
we a true one?
Yes.
No.
Keganuke, Kobolo, Jibue.
True one sees what?
No.
Kobolo.
English.
Yes, in English it is rascal.
Rascal. Oh, okay. Roesa. Oh, yeah, rascal.
A bit dependent contest.
Kobolo.
A bit dependent contest. Yeah, and Obetimia fan. Kobolo like rascal.
Yeah.
Dan you actually.
The amount of time say kasa. Sa we ya wo kwa kofa ba no e ka ho bi.
O de fa che no de.
Me de che no.
Dan you actually Derek Money is a rascal. Kobolo. Dan ben we.
Yeah.
Some people ever femi.
Oh, okay. Na person watch. Oh, okay.
Kobolo pa and am.
Well, when you be asking when say no can.
Yeah.
It doing this one no better.
What is it?
First of all, my mom was Bado on this very instant. And I really agreed with him with a lot of the things that he said.
Okay.
Again, I mean, over the years, if you watch people that had handled Shatter, right? Like we all say, you need that affirmation, that dedication, that loyalty, right? And that discipline to be around him. And he has shown there he can do the job as a manager. You see, if you checked all the traditions that Sami have said, the things that he said he's done, I mean, with all those things, you clearly see where to more bridge the gap between, Shatanonye, the media in quotes, right? And the way to more so what bridge on Shatane. And the way man people perceive Shatter out there, where to wait him the down, and you see to do all of this things or a better collaboration.
Yeah.
When you don't understand the artist, that the artist is the boss, right? But you are also laboring for a paycheck from him now. Because there it's now, saying to and collaborate with him now. It will be very difficult for you to get to where the height in which Sami has gotten to now, and which I commend him for that great job. Probably not because he's sitting here, that's why I'm saying so. And myself and I mean some other people sometimes will sit back, we watch some of these things, we say it. Somewhere around by 2015. In Kumasi, we had an event titled the Freedom Concert. Yes, my engagement, I was the one who was in charge of the offering and the artist engagement. And so for my engagement with Shatter that time, and I mean he like Sami made mention there. He says 1 million, right? From that time, right, I had that 1 million from him. And now Sami, let's say about 8-9 years down the line, as I'm still hearing that 1 million. I mean, Shatter came changing the narrative of, events. Artists about quite be. I mean, fan they be about 50,000, I'm 10,000, 5,000, 7,000. He changed that narrative, and I'm being blunt. On that particular show, Shatter was the artist who charged the biggest. In 2015. In that same 2015, Love FM in Kumasi, at that time, it was old school reunion. We had to also engage Shatter in. I mean, it was also something else. I appreciate that aspect from him with that consistency every now and then. But you see, there's one or two things. I mean, American. I mean, then I was expecting from Sami, which you didn't ask him.
Okay.
Was with the issue with his mama, his mother, right? Sometimes it becomes too loud in the media, and as a manager,
no kind of collaboration with the artist. It means that the artist listens to him. He also listens to the artist. Why haven't they be able to, hold that
good,
well?
Good.
To the extent they want, you see, say, or pop up in the media every now and then. You see, some people will start, having some thoughts and thinking about the artists. Before the or how I dream. I manage artists, Creamy, right? There are a lot of things Sammy have said here. No, I am taking a cue from it.
Okay.
Like a lesson.
From it, right? And there are some of them too that he said. So probably maybe I haven't focused on in that area. Now he had drawn my attention that no, this one's I need to be firmer on those things. You understand it? And it's a learning process. But my biggest problem is that with their mother Newa. Now my four they be about soft things kakra. About soft things kakra. Na we too more page them in so that it will be taken off the radars of the media because Abibia looks as those are some of the things that the media try to use against the brand Wally.
Yeah.
Right. And on that aspect
me responded to it
and my predecessor may respond to it now. I'll be happy now. Won't try how to really take it from the radar of the media and moving on. So again, we also want to get a good vibe, right? A good vibe with the artist too as well. Probably not me, right? But sometimes it's always we want to check even across the globe. Sometimes you find managers they've been in the media before, still in the media, or to connect well with the media. Sometimes to rally around the artists so that now it becomes a new fold.
Yeah.
Right. With the artists now, some of us we are getting old.
Yeah.
But there are some younger ones that are coming now. They also feel that no, we need to get to the artist.
Yeah.
But how do we get to the artist? They say he is like this.
Yeah.
So now the manager becomes a bridge so that they can do those things to really get closer, a bit more closer. And let me thumb Sammy up for that great job done.
Thank you.
Okay, answer my back. You want to do before?
And minim say mo pe the extensive one or mo pe the abridged one about my minute and some no.
Yeah, abridged one because of time.
Okay. And I remember the abridged one. No?
Yeah.
The abridged one here say, "Hey, I'm pa. Saturday my minsem no. We are all not happy about it, and I'm saying this on radio. Shatta himself is not even happy about it. Ye ding hon komo pa. Enti and maybe no sorry no so okay Sammy. Sasem way. I'm going to make you the lead person for us to solve this." And I said, "Why not? I'll be willing and I'll be ready for us to solve it." And I catch him so okay. O nipa ba community bia onion bekasa. Omo hwehwe dan ASAP. Satam kwa na be release. Is it a Safa? Na album there ya. No, it was a Safa, eh? It was Safa no see. Before the album comes out, let's make sure we do this before the album. In fact, we gave ourselves a timeline. And I am part of Frey, sir, a new panel. And I almost started a year section. Book back, and I'm munya die. In fact, Danny be cry, me cram po, many Roland in po. We were part of Sa task, It means Danny sent Charlie Salada and maybe. But did I be mad? No, beside question me, be beside question me about that now. Beside me, I'm just, that's what be beside us here. No, see, good, Matthias here. Miss Onpaku sending dining mammy, no. Nay, dining moon, a dino kitchen, and I'll say, where is the house? Where is the house? And I ask, where is the house? It's at Tabora. I say, no. Where is the house? The house you should, where is it? Because they're not purchasing. If you no.
I'm a long shot.
But sometimes where is the house? And I'm saying Tabora. Where is the house? Sammy, you are tired. Go and sleep because you're not getting me. Later on, friend says, I said, "My son in the bathroom, my son in the living room. If you're not casano, away, but not me just official location." So yeah, it's really that task was given, and then finally, we got a fresh house. Our Abokobi. 2-bedroom with self-compound, mechanized borehole, power, like bibia, fresh house. If you know, be antinamuda. Oh, I like this house. In fact, yeah, kosher, no, there a dining. Back, near arrangement. So okay, let's go and pay the agent. Oh no, the house landlord. Let's go and pay the landlord, and we paid 2 years for the landlord. Say, let's bring the woman in, and the moment shatter yes when you're done now ancho no we no say okay, now the house is settled. I should contact the woman, get her prepared. It was within days. Get her prepared, get a truck, go and move everything she wants to take there. Now they are moving in call. Now after that, no any other thing I say biano we will do it. But a chair me dynamic quite feel come money can punk her crowns because time in here. My friend, my nana, I was saying, but then I'm saying, the following day, the coach video binti, and yet the other one, and I'm quite near Kofano. And you know, the thing so that problem is solved. And Yakofa, my mint number fear, Bibia, the uncle now, not the Opebiano. Say, on the shatter crumple, no meaning come the Opebian or no, any meaning come because personally, that was the first time I make crumple. Now, my name, I'm no Akasa. Because na menene enisa because ne bana menene yejuma nyona menene yejuma na ejuma na be o ma me yabusu asem nti I was doing that exactly be so jam hwenkom fast forward ni movie ma menene ko yedi ma menene drew ho no I'm sure say ono as a mother no the expectation of where she wanted to live was not Abokobi. I have a feeling that no person na East Legon, Trazako. I have a beam na Laboni,
Cantonment, East Legon Hills.
Yeah. But you see, Obano enonim the opeso yemao. Say even. Say Kojo also pay phone. Ebiana will taste and na phone na ope pan iPhone 16 Pro Max. Na se metimi I attempt crown iPhone 13 Pro Max. Sure. Kojo me ma as much as metimi I attempt am phone. Obi a na ni so ade abegia so no aka say oh me da ase.
Yeah.
First before you move on. First me da ase. But from day one no we saw all these things happening. All these things go crown no. I'm saying this year on Kessben FM first. You can't just shut up. Say Charlie. I say, I say, that no, I say, no, star level. I say, yeah, they tell because at that time we were trying to build the connect because already, mommy, I said, no, it has been years. Gap no esu. It will not take just one day to bridge it. It is not possible. It will not take one day. They tell me business the abridged one is say my minister on panel drama a woman make us make come here more time. Yeah. Cause not drama womb but the infants I know they must say time in you let me bridge it a category of name. We handled all these things. It's sad night oh mommy could be near a year crow like could be a new settlement like and now this campo on sure. Because soon assassinate called Bruni to say like the in thing. Okay, that night, no, we were able to convince old girl to accept it. If I didn't move, my dear Chimpo, I don't know, I'm poco, sorry them. I could dear dance here. I was so them say, oh, what's up for me problem? I did be me basse Bompire mammy because me ba Shatawale, Omwamini. Nensem written midnight 7 minute nasifon. I feel dear Yamia Dum. The manager frame me and Sassma making I want you. enye me na me bo mitrimaka the manager friend me wakoto on word on cry use ye ne say wakoto diamond because that was the bigger picture.
Yeah. Sure.
That was the bigger picture because imagine say since when they see here say kebi aka call that other because now say okay opera Shatta is capable of buying the house.
Sure.
If you want you're okay now you want this place to be your home forever okay landlord one na just obeton one na all those things are conversations obi o am person obeton ni that because obi ani send your home property enti na the Charlie yetimi movie ma me na ko that day na Charlie don't ya movie old girl ya free on tempo Charlie na fe ya hu say love started ba but drama ne ba ko e call ni say adena mo ko fa me ba ne mra ene ya mpese mi hunum so mommy so de ekoso no Shatta ontimi fa metna ha onu nim se o movie aba ha o me shoulder but eyemre me sure say de bia crash Shatta smam say me mra ha one day because and there mami movie because Shatta because of movie I crowd nini fans yen on movies li it me if you be one full week no on pia bon timpo enti emre but ene cry do about mommy pese me no nyem den ka Shatta say
video call
this year po there
this year me friend video na ka say ye do about here the woman did not agree me want to person obey day eba no call your friends I saw them ekodi ya dance and it's so for me dancing and see at that time the glory of her getting the house it was given to who a man of God
okay
at the commerce of
yes all done as when you
exactly
on one
but and look any problem the advance say also for the bomb pie na nyakopon ko kan Shatta ko any problem Charlie ani nanu andi nansa after we could dance here so we afede the video is there maybe your producers can get it like no as we afede ne hwata afede na ni age ani nanu andi nansa first art ya na me say if you gra on sam pebim nti me fa na niema na yen free ho yen free ho in fact at that time we wanted to even hide all these things from Shatta because we are trying to break something. And your president Charlie said, "Mommy, and you, Charlie, one day, don't we forgo past the woman in there? Like, start. One day, be my friend Martin, I bet me cry some conference call be get you, then we talk. Money. But that process was destroyed. The woman says she won't leave the house again. Or pack it out. Yes. Or pack it out.
Like that.
And Tiamanziba. Una ye Shatta. Kabeding. Ebia 2F. So now ye Shatta na what you approach we. Now still that approach was not appreciated. What would you do? Black Rasta is the burden of knowledge.
Yeah.
Now that you know.
I'm reason Bia Sebi said me feel because X, Y, and Z.
I'll say one of the reasons of mine. The reason pain pan or Maya. One of the key things about Maka. And other Nabokobi na de Nakotna.
But let me ask some of this question.
Yeah.
You see, when you were taking the mother there to the new offense site on more current yes, I have met the software in question. Because I narrated a part of the story. But again, who were the elders you got involved before you moved to the woman there? So
elders.
Elders.
Elders from where?
I mean, from in Penifua or more.
No, allow. A very
technical question.
Yeah,
No, just move on.
Allow. Koso, me na meet you. I don't know kasa. And I will say no one person who were the elders.
Who were the elders that got involved in Senka one cobium. Ne mama pack out no.
In painful pain.
Just for Ben Nanka, then you revert back to them and say. Asem say ya maame no o ka say ne ba no emfini ase for finally you take this effect no
ono so
say into no me pa ncho ye catch them won send be ma on mo ti say ebians say e koso a when we are also responding and we will know how to respond well.
All right.
That's the reason why.
Maziba, to be very honest, mother and son relationship there. Elders better than won't be.
No, me say long protracted issue.
Exactly, but me patch saying anytime ma me ne beko abontia ko kasa ne nasefo nyina elders be na almost you attempt impose they are looking for a good way to resolve that issue. If I said that be na oti say shata ma me akobontia kasa elders be nom kas oh ye busuafo de ma me na ye no ebia ye ni nye ho approach no enye right ne ba ne ye celebrate oni pakese ye fa ne ntra radio so nkeka nsem bi mfa ne ho saa oti so obi aba be bontia be kasa sada. And as much as I know obi anso hyeda nye saa attempt no try to shatter gas okay and you say ayesa de na ye kwa ye nkonko fa saa route. There is no route. The route is him and the mother, and at this stage Sammy Flex as the manager, as the middleman, who is the bridge. And again, there were other people, but me can't come obiana if you are person me bobo for baby and they don't want even their names to be part. And you know, there was no need for any elders
like elders.
The opposite yenye no yaye. The opposite yenye no yaye. And they say yanya and now Becca say ebia BBC because Amanziba me say dachi na say my madru level bi na me madjuma no pane ahomachen se ne ebi mu koba na odi me kwatena abruya. Let me use okay mini papa bi media person papa bi pa yin na enim no na ofie wo East Legon as when anybody akwatena bru. You know him? Okay. So because and then makran come abim to your pay serene environment and the woman has gotten to that age. You are not working at the moment, you are not actively moving in and out every day to say Obianka Obajuma or second and the bill. That's it. And the crampo de crampo hefanewa. Kaswa mukra mafotic as well. Sure. Chemu. Where's the kaswa?
No, me to wager. Me to wager.
Me to do akwana.
Yeah, so I still think that it could have been handled better.
I get you. No, Kojo Mpacho. The reason why I did ask that question was that because someone asked me, I mean, proper clarification on it. You understand it?
Yeah.
And you know, send a woman a clarification on it. Say, I mean, this is how it went, and you didn't need so personal. I am fine, so that anyone sitting out there wouldn't say, oh. Mukwana mumpese mufiri ntina manye si what I say
and no cry the amazing
so with the clarification that to
and no cry amazing forget it.
I'm fine.
The market nyina still ubenye obi obesan ka de opeso ka and me dey say onim me kasa enwin the obi be ka next me can because okay the opeso ti no and the me pese hu no and na me dey akere no how you take it is your problem. Auntie head send a mechanic be approach be a mechanic obi gusoti be and because I don't know how time manual is Lagos also Wuska Sanu Bibeka.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, first of all, maybe so I say or rent him another than one to diamond.
Think about ask yourself
like I said, so for the question. As when the day that we met on radio on Asempane, he said the house was bought.
Oh,
yeah, but that's what the woman said at church.
No, this what he said.
Between you and I, that was the bigger picture. I said, oh, you better man. You better, but at that time it was immediate. Today, let's move because that was what Shatta was looking for.
Yeah.
Charlie,
maybe I want to see a
move in the way then we can continue with the negotiations.
Yeah. All right. James, my mean to you, but then wisdom, but first, good afternoon, Bra Kojo. This one, I agree with Sami Bam. He was convinced. He has convinced me with his argument. I think he's talking about
Richard.
I say this one. I agree with Sammy Ba. He has convinced me with his argument.
Yeah.
My fan mano. And then Miss Makopoku says that the bosses are on the mic. This show needs to be on Kessben TV Plus. Obviously, who's going to be there?
Yeah.
So Bismarck, I assure you, we're going to have 3 to 6 on Kessben Plus pretty soon. So, so thank you so much, Bismarck and Ramatu Awuni Frafra says, I'm here because of Brass Sami. And then Ebenezer Nyako on Facebook says, Shatter Movement. Okay. I mean, too. Yes. Oh, from my name. I don't only be running up with.
Oh, right. Asida.
Oh, them
Sammy Banflex.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Emranti na momoso and then miss many opportunity to speak on radio. Ebi to say Kojo Preko Dankwa, Christian Ejefempon, Sammy Banflex. One of the pivotal personalities or me opportunity to be on radio. And you know, I think so many years me now opportunity to tell him this. But I know it's all him. You know, I'm saying say Sammy, I mean sure be brave.
Amen.
Kaya Brana, when Mr. Massive. More plus FM.
Hey, where's Massive?
More plus FM.
Matisse or yeah producer or a friend saying 3 FM.
Okay.
Yeah. But me akram ne kasa achi.
Yeah, the American say on say nkrofo ya de emma nkrofo bet omunya epepa ana ebrepa emfa na omase. Intimi gina sa that way so ne team wi a ye share ne maka chobi as under Sammy Asima men because na metifie no mutaka about movies. Now said that sometimes yeah no mo no. Yeah ebuana metiwana me ho yira me. Intimi famoto efi sapema gidi ba Santa Maria ma bigina ebu okra me ba no mapon ebi also am be train am pon na ma cause me wa go catch and say ebi massive be catch say train be 1 hour cause am pon we so hia nkrofo bi set time no na ne ye ju CD ani e boom ye ju pen driver ni ato atwen so what I say because when you're ready so be adwuma no banyame adom
da bi mi manya sa o kan ye
me say that time no industry ni so there any man e cause behind the scenes
that carry ba that time na man voice about Sammy Flex dey wanya sa because otu was say okay ni Sammy Flex we am voice no
and on the lighter side of the show it's Brad they make can say on say obi ti radio so dia e be pon na nkrofo gina sia ha opeso hu nipa oye Kojo Preko Dankwa no onim no ohu Facebook near there but to see you one on one and easy but we had the opportunity and patience to wait until we meet him and Sammy working with Shatawale no media mechanic say se nipa mienu nya o madwen say on be adwuma boma omuntimi nya adwuma the truth of the matter sitting back and watching these personalities like baby make say me name Sammy if almost about 10-12 years ago no bra se Sammy na ono na kuma mu wa anya na dwen so ne Shatawale be adwuma nka mfa and na Shatawale na nka sam knowing he himself ono enim ne ho eni onim baby Sammy so fi ba no omo tena se meeting new year no so nka omo mienu no eko fie no ma dwen sade after nkomo we no see a to journey ni so a nka mfa. I always want to tell people, say, when you meet others and you want to work together, open up your mind.
Okay.
When you open up your mind, everything that you want to do will be successful.
Right. But as James, Sammy, your last words for Shatter Movement, and I feel so. What's the future now?
The future is for God to give us life.
Sure.
The future is for us to be able to do whatever we intend to do. But more importantly, life. Because ahodini enkwaniwa the opesu ye bia no ntimi apart from that, plan there nyeni nyina mpo na plan po etimi ba.
Sure.
Yeah, but when you have life and you are still trying different ways and different means, it still can end up well. I think that we can only be grateful to all of you. Mo ye me nanfofo ne mo decide say mo beboa ma adwuma no me da mase e bi so ye me nanfofo they have decided not to help my business. But even omokron still minimum go see a fine. But what I believe is that if we say obi ese wadia enye wanika enye wakono over the years and some are shatter ne amount for your industry na yeah because shatter feel is a bimu person almost say na ejuma and no ma say ma we nyina ba you and you say nay sad dey call for ma there will be more peace sure and you make sure say in our sayings in our doings and yet dey a bit distracted and I be destroy obi there so be destroy obi there I know the end of my kind. Yeah. You back to factory settings.
Sammy, Merasi Bebre. Maybe Sasu says I'm watching, and then Tofik says, why is Sammy Flex referring to Shatter's mom as the? Okay. Why? Okay. This is coming from wisdom, but for say, why is Sammy Flex referring to Shatter's mom as the woman? Come on, it sounds disrespectful. That's your boss mom. Okay. That is what wisdom is saying.
Okay.
On that, and then Bethin Amowuvi says that's my boss right there, Sammy Flex, the mafia manager. Ramato comes back and says the only manager that has fans more than the artist, more than other artists. Yes, more than other artists. That is coming from Ramato, and indeed, some you get fans.
They try.
Yeah, that's it. Say, Sammy Obai. Aka 551. Adamates. Yeah, from Adamates now for you. I'm starting with you. Sorry, Derek. Sorry, Mr. Manana phone here.
Oh, General, the other matters, Nina, and say, a lyrical Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, and 14 February. Okay. And you release the second studio album.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
And it's on all the DSPs.
Okay.
You back what to me in one after the other. As we are talking right now, Healing.
Okay.
It's on the streaming platforms. Go to all the streaming platforms, Apple Music, Deezer, Audiomack, everywhere. Type Lyrical Joe Healing. It's there. Now I feel ko YouTube unso okwenko video ni keke. Subscribe it, like it, comment it, na share na nwa bi nso enya bi hwe. Afi DJ say organ na nyina me ka kire mu pi. Ade na da ye bo na bi. Wa ko na ko download na san bo. What I say na fi yentre ya shemu na ya taba mu. Because so tie Healing na general.
Okay.
A super duper song.
All right.
One kasa no obe enjoy.
My oka kuti.
One kuti kra na me no be no pe true. What I say. Enti na bubu nso adwuma ne say omo.
Sure.
Me hu no.
Matthias here.
But on start more.
What I say. There is mommy too.
Yeah, right. Quick one. Make yourself a kwa can see me or in those or say creatives no. And your man ko especially Ghana Artist Guild and your man ko yes. But na me bisa make say oti ho yeden. On your opportunity to upgrade the industry and I say obey BB I impact the Ghana Artist Guild and I say acting no okoye no kusunya coaching but through performance and acting no and they make you a lot of money it is enko person or can acting no hon sem or can be factors go no hon here there's a means for him to go and do ADR na oni mpanifo na omote court no enkasa because or space or kasa mpanifo betie nti minim de nti obe de bi ombeto to nsemagu mframam na mo fanya mileage you always a means you cut down a cause of a problem. Apart from that also no meshia ye maame jifa ablango mashi meshia no one or two events but all the ministers are appointed at least few of them any chief directors ni be astati maye 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, words. Ombe nsem bi atoto abonten a ye monitor omo said your makano. Ombe de me depa NCA boss say omo aye ma omo license pra December and after December no omo bra number submit your document non go through. Enti jifa come we ko show we ko so no apie wa say show we ko so no apie wa say President John Dramani Mahama wa appointi jifa blago machi say ombe jifans ye penochow on my the first 120 days when is the stakeholders consultation coming off now you move here you person you sacrifice your information your ideas bano you share no put two documents together so that together the tourism culture and creative arts no can strive.
Okay.
That's it,
But I say, Champion Kukwa says power to the manager. Yeah, manager papa. I want to other matters, Mami too. Yes, sir.
For me, I'm calling on stakeholders for all of us to come together to help support our creative industry. Over the period and over the years, and successive governments have paid definite ears to the industry. I mean, this afternoon, they were saying something elsewhere on a different platform, and their conversation was that, the amphitheaters are elsewhere. MPP administration what kind of by I want to one year our economy say JM His Excellency there until the new share the money so that those all those abandoned places could be refixed again to help when it comes to events. Every footballer aim and na dream and there's a ocean ball no we are that playing field board. It's the same thing with an artist too as well. Obon corner we are. Obenya a bigger place to also showcase ne craft. And I'm pleading with all the stakeholders to come on board to also help elevate us the industry from the level we are in. Again, now the agenda banners America there the push for friending
Commission on Culture.
There's a saying be there, people who always love and support when it's always beneficial. I'm done.
Okay. Yes, yeah, that's a part.
David. Na see intimintrama amanze bankase mwe na okase yeah that's a part.
Oh, see an name. I mean, or say people always say, but it's not the truth.
People who always love and support.
Yes.
So what do you want to see? That Kojo Preko is supporting it because it is beneficial to him. Oh, bro, you both. This is how they be bold.
Was Kojo himself bold to say there?
Yes, I was bold to say.
No. To say that
I am defending and I want
you were running an editorial comment on it. But again,
and I said I have a choice.
I'm also beside there. Hey, agenda. Now me pro offer me agenda there. That is what he wants it to be.
Yeah, my benefit is to see the man become the executive director.
Always love and support. When it's always beneficial.
That it's not like that all the time.
That's what I'm saying. It's not always like that all the time.
Yeah, it's not like that.
I think I'm.
Now, to my party being election, last election.
Oh,
to my wine.
Yes, I'm bold. I did NDC.
To my NDC.
Yes, of course.
I did not to my NDC.
For beneficial sake.
No, not just the beneficial sake. Again, I feel there the S1 administration, one mismanagement was too much. One mismanaging too much. But you also give me another day. Baumian my Akufuado. They rule the country together. So if they are going, they all must do what? Go together.
And also you are right.
And so if that is the case, then my friend about the fuel, come fuel, they should all go.
Kojo is also right.
Sorry.
92.9, the Bianchi. Kessben 92.9, the Bianchi. Kessben 92.9, the Bianchi.
And this is why I end the road. Thank you so much for tuning in. Madam Asibe Benjamin Shramon, Madam Sami Flex, and I face the Shatter Movement for us. So no one best trying. Heavily produced by Banana Ice Cream, Kweku Ananse, and then the man himself, Natambo Lion, Amantiba, James Clark, and I face so Kubolo Man, Derek Money, Madam Munina, Yamisha Munina, 6 News is at Nest, Yokako Fabian and the Boating Studios, and then get the man our house of Ebrel. Right after, the man is going to do Shatawale, I know, back to back this Saturday evening. With all the tunes, the hit tunes. And then me and my man the time is so the Boshatana, a bottle of an away jai. Yanko any. Now what you say never say she be me Kojo Preko Dankwa KPD. Good evening.